Bad bitch, call me back again. Said I never wanna talk about the shot again. Gone again.
Sony Vegas. I'm just gonna make this video to help you guys out. So let's just get straight into it. This is gonna be simple velocity and pan crop, I guess. So first, you want to go to Project Media, just insert whatever media you're gonna use. So I'm just gonna use 2 World War II clips that I just got. I'll use a quad feed, and we'll use a trick shot to show you guys examples of what we will use. Let's find music, any music. Let's find some music. La. I guess we'll just use this one. I'm pretty sure this is a good one. Pretty sure. Yeah, man. Takes a year to load these songs because they're different quality of so. Oh, something might crash. Okay, there it is. All right, so you want to drag our song on to the panel first. Let's listen to it real quick. Alright, so this is usually what I do. I drag my song onto the timeline first. I choose where I want it to start. So this is the very beginning. Let's see what it sounds like. So that will be really good for some cinematics. What about this part? I guess lettering can go here. See, usually cinematics, you want kind of soft or slow beats. Then once you get into your text, you want these beats right here. So these beats are right here, or for just general trick shotting and clips. So what we'll do, you want to click on it, hit S on your keyboard, do this, and drag it all the way to the back. And to fade the sound, I'm going to go to the top left of the clip itself. You're going to see this glowing triangle-like thing on the corner of it. You just want to drag that in. That's fading the audio. See, listen. Okay, so we're gonna make a video clip or video sequence. So you want to right click it once you see this icon. Right click, insert video track. We'll insert 2 because there's a certain way I sync my clips to make it nice and neat. So we'll get a quad feed in. Right. Click no when that pops up. So you see that this thing has audio. Alright. Oh, by the way, pre-render your clips. You want to highlight the whole thing and do Shift B just like I did. So this seems good. So what we want to do, since we don't have any cinematics, I guess we can kind of fade it. Is this already synced up? So we have our clip. Alright, so what we want to do first is to remove the audio. You want to click on the audio right here, hit U, then delete on your keyboard, and that will delete the audio. So next we're going to mark all of our beats. So all you do is hover over the beat and you click M on your keyboard. You're going to get a marker down that marks it. So I guess we're going to have to listen because these aren't really strict beats that we can see. So let's listen. Okay, so here's the next one I want to do. Here. Here's the next one. I just want 4 to 5. 4 to 5 beats. There you go. Make sure your clips are 60 FPS unless it will be really choppy with the effect we're going to be using. So let me just drag this down a little bit. Find our shot on this. So what we're going to do, you're going to find it on your keyboard. You want to go down the arrow keys and go to the right arrow key. So do frame by frame. So he shoots right there. I'm going to click where he shot and hit S. We're basically splitting every time he shoots. So let's go here. See, the muzzle flash. There we go. Oh, back. Okay. Selection tool. What the frick? I didn't do anything. What has happened? There we go. Okay. We're back. Okay, so basically we're just marking all of our shots. Find out where he shot right here. There it is. He's one more kill left for the quad, and there it is. There's our 4 kills. So I guess we can just kind of fade it out right about there. There we go. When you want to fade out the video, just like the audio, just go on the top right and fade it out. Okay, now that we have our clips, we wanna freaking delete this track. Alright. So we're gonna put that there, this here, and this here. So in order to make your work easier to see, usually what I do, I move this up a little bit, and you wanna go to this line, move it down to make these larger, a lot easier to see. So here we go. We'll fade this in. Alright. So basically we just set up the clips for the beats now. So the first shot is right here, and that's also where the beat is. So that's synced. This is where I want my second beat to go. Okay. And if you hold control, you can perfectly sync it to whatever you want. So here we go on top now. Hold control, drag it out to the marker. There. Going to have to drag this right there. This right here. Like so. There we go. Okay, let's see what this looks like. It might not be the best, but I'll show you how to make it better. So here we go. Ready for the beat? Beat. That's almost perfect. So now what we want to do, we want to click on this, right click it, go down to insert, remove envelope velocity, and double click, drag it all the way to the right, and right click the dot right here, right click it and set to, we'll put it to, oh, never mind, okay, here we go. Right click properties, playback rate 2, okay, then you want to set the velocity to 30 to get a smooth slow-mo and everything. Here, I'll show you. See, it's not really slow-mo, but it is very smooth when you look at it. So we will copy and paste event attributes. That basically makes it the same. The playback rate will be 2, and we will do this for everything. And let's see if they are still synced. Alright. Ready for first beat. Yeah. See? Just like that. So now what we're going to be doing is kind of making it a little bit smoother. So what we're going to do, double click right here, we're going to set this to around 200. If you do it above 200, it might jump the video a little bit, so you want to be careful. And when you do the fade into the shot, make it a little bit longer, and the fade out a little bit shorter. So set this to 200, slow fade. That's usually what I do. Once I get this beat, I'm going to put a little pump in there, or a little video jump, and set this to normal velocity with a slow fade in and out. Then again, I will fade it into the next shot with a slow fade again. Okay, so let's watch this now. You see that isn't really sync, so I'm gonna get rid of this one, set this one back to 30, and see how this looks now. Maybe we could just add a beat pump right here. You'll see what I mean in a bit. Here we go. Bang. Okay, so we will put this up to 200 again. Slow fade. Basically, we're just fading it into everything with this velocity effect. If you want to make this completely perfect, like my last edit, the introducing for Marcel, he had 30 FPS clips, so I had to like hand do everything. It was crazy. See, that one is a little bit too fast, so we'll bring this one in a little bit more. And maybe slow fade. Okay, let's watch this again. Pre-render it again. Here's my graphic card. See, that one's a little bit better. You see that? Alright, so let's work on this one. Alright, so we are done with the velocity right now. And let's watch the whole thing. Okay, let's watch it. There. Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. I mean, it could be a little bit better. So next thing we're gonna do the beat pumps. So what we're gonna do, we are going to merge these together now. All right, merge these together, and we're gonna click on this right here, right, track motion. So then drag this in a little bit, zoom in a little bit, and make sure this is marked. So we're gonna find where it starts. And if you look right here, you can see where the beat is. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just drag this out a little bit. Look right here. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 frames back. And we're gonna set this to restore box. So we get a little bit beat pump right here. And we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Restore box. This is a beat pump right here. I like beat pumps for the shot, not the beat itself, because you much rather listen to the music than anything else. So right here, let's move it in a little bit. There you go. Click on it again. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. Restore box. 1, 2, 3, 4. Restore box. There's a beat pump. So what we do, we just copy this, Control C, find the next beat pump, and basically just Control V it onto everything. Make sure it's lined up. This one just doesn't want to line up, man. And watch it. Alright. Okay, let's watch it now with the beat pumps. Okay, so I want you to look at this right here. This one right here. I want you to watch the cursor, go to this one, and look at this top left corner. I'll show you. So shot, beat pump, then a beat pump for the music. And to make these a little bit more smoother, we can go back into the track motion again and select everything, right click, and we can put this to slow. That'll make it a little bit different, and you'll probably notice it. Pre-render it again. Okay, let's watch it now. so I'm gonna show you something a little bit more in depth with these beat pumps. So track motion. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we have this. It zooms out. So once it zooms out, I want to tilt it just a little bit. Angle, orientation. We're gonna do 0.5. Give it a little bit of a rotation. Actually, I think that's the wrong one. Angle 0.5. It's one of these. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. So we will zoom in a little bit. And that's 0.5. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then angle to negative 0.5 and hit enter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll go to this one and we will put the angle to negative 0.5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that took a little bit. I'll probably fast forward that, but here we go. Pre-render. Look.
Bitch, call me back again. Said I never wanna talk.
We'll do it for these ones. Alright, so we are done with it now with the screen pump, so let's look at it now.
Bitch, call me back again. Said I never wanna talk about the shot again.
There you go.
Bitch, call me back again. Said I never wanna talk about the shot again.
So there's your screen pump and velocity tutorial. For the next tutorial, I will make one about effects that you can use. So I hope you enjoyed this.
Bitch, call me back.